and support us here today means everything. Thank you for including us in this special wrestling weekend. Now, with that said, we have 4 promotions united today to entertain you and bring you the very best. So with that said, we are going to start with our very first match. It is a triple threat match, and it is presented by Pro Wrestling R, and will determine the #1 contender for the Pro Wrestling R Rise Championship. This triple threat is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, he fights out from Seaboard, weighing in at 192 pounds, Danny Blanco.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the shadow of MetLife Stadium on the eve of SummerSlam. And Pro Wrestling Magic, Pro Wrestling R, Pro Wrestling, and of course Outcast Wrestling Revolution come together for an incredible afternoon of wrestling action here at Project X. Alex is at the commentation station alongside Zach Levi. Zach, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling absolutely amazing, Alex. We are having our own slam in the summer, and the heat is being brought right now. Benny Blanco ready to represent Pro Wrestling R. Obviously, we're the OWR commentary team, so this is great for us to get to expose to a lot of great talent out there.
Introducing second, the next match to determine the #1 contender for the Rise Championship.
Yeah, now there's some high stakes in our opening contest.
Stakes won't be the only thing that's high. Let me tell you, some of the best high flyers on the scene right now. We see who will be next to join Benny Blanco in this triple threat #1 contenders matchup.
He is on down the bottom, West Philly, weighing in at 170 pounds. This is Sean
Sean Smooth. You see how eloquently he got that ring? The athleticism is only the tip of the iceberg, let me tell you.
For the Rise Championship.
Rosy Crips all got along. They probably got me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me every time.
Out of to a third entry of our #1 contenders triple threat match.
It is
He fights out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Weighing in at 190 pounds, the egregious one, Maurice Moss.
Through 10 hours up from North Carolina to be here today, to be here on the biggest weekend of professional wrestling all year. Show us what he's got, a product of Firestar Pro Wrestling Academy. Student of the Bronco Zone who's been making waves.
Came a long way to be here for this opportunity. And like we mentioned, again, this is one of the biggest nights of independent wrestling, one of the biggest weekends in professional wrestling. So all the eyes are on everybody that comes through that curtain, everybody who came all this way to be a part of Project X.
John Smith insisting that Maurice Moss has to be checked again.
Well, I mean, look how much he's wearing compared to the other two. He might be hiding something.
Oh, no, there you go. He's
sure.
he's
Oh,
taking a
okay.
shot. Ding, ding, ding.
So that's officially founded, and we can get things underway now.
That's the you shall receive.
It's SummerSlam weekend, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's party. You down? Yeah.
You there to party, Alex?
I'm always down to party, but I don't know what kind of party Benny Blanco has in mind here.
I mean, he must be celebrating being the #1 contender for the Pro Wrestling R Rise Championship with a victory here.
I was about to say he's got to win the match first. Oh!
some unorthodox means here. But we get down and groovy.
Maurice Moss having none of that.
He took the down and groovy a little too literal.
Yeah.
But he's got to level down the competition if he wants to be the #1 contender. Of course, we know the championship is on the line later on here today. Tim Dynamite will defend against Vinny Pacifico, so you know those men have to have eyes on this straightaway and have eyes on that backbreaker. Then about the rope, nice rocket, right flush on it.
Looking to get back in this thing, but Sean Smith sweeps the legs. This man, Sean Smith, right here, one of the most innovative cruiserweights in the Northeast, the product of the H2O Wrestling Academy.
There is a reason for years he went by Rocket, because he is soaring, as you see right there, coming off the second rope.
Himself. Huge spinning kick as Maurice Moss seeing stars.
He's all tangled up in the rope. He don't know where he is right now after that kick.
I think Maurice Moss might have just seen the entire Milky Way.
Shaw Smith knows where he's going, where he's most comfortable. Back up on the rope. Down to the top.
Top rope. Benny Blanco had it scouted.
Goaded him in there. That's smart. Gotta get the high flyer where you want him. But look at that. Smooth criminal. He's just stealing it away from him.
Oh, and Benny Blanco finally connects with that elbow.
Turning those wobbly legs into another dance move. Now turning into a strike exchange here. But once again, Maurice Moss here to ruin the fun.
Throwing some rights. This is a man who grew up on the streets of the Bronx. Sean Smith. Sorry, excuse me, Maurice Moss connecting with that kick.
Now look at this. All this egregious setup for these well-placed kicks. But the double stomp off the top breaks up the cover.
From the heavens, like a meteor, Sean Smith comes crashing down, causing an extinction event. Body strewn throughout the ring now.
Shaw Smooth was exactly where he needed to be at the right time to keep his championship aspirations alive here. The referee is kind of checking on him a little bit, so that now allows it to become a one-on-one situation. Ooh, that's a nasty knee.
An excellent knee, the egregious one, living up to his name, putting a little extra stank on his offense.
Oh, that's caught in there! Uptown, downtown!
Wait a second, the referee was distracted dealing with Sean Smith. Missed that cover. And now, oh my God!
Simply made in heaven is that maneuver, and confident is the pin for the win.
Here is your winner, and now the #1 contender for the Pro Wrestling Hour Rise Championship, Sean Too Smooth Smith.
Mike Butter, Sean Smith living up to his nickname, feeling his status as #1 contender to that Rise Championship, which will be on the line later tonight. Making short work of Maurice Moss and Benny Blanco.
He's strapping the rocket to himself for success here at Project X under the Pro Wrestling Rise banner. But now, it all depends on who walks out of later today with the Rise tip.
We shall find out.
Another hand for all three of these gentlemen, Maurice Moss, Benny Blanco, and now the #1 contender for the Rise Championship, Sean Too Smooth Smith. All right, everybody, how we feeling, London? Yes, 4 great promotions, and I urge you to check out all 4. Wow, they raised that, didn't they? Okay, well, 4 great promotions, and I urge you to check out all 4, whether you're familiar with one or all of them. We would have not have unified for this event if we didn't have a similar outlook of this business and a similar love of this business. So these 4 promotions share something in common, and I hope you see that tonight. With that said, it is now time for a Pro Wrestling Arm Showcase match. All right, there's been a change. I've got another contendership match,
and
The champion wants to come out
Olympic.
right now and make a statement. So this next match will be for the Pro Wrestling Arm Rise Championship. This bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the challenger.
Oh,
Well, as they say, my friend, we're live, and sometimes things get cold on the fly. But right now, Vinny Pacifico's joining us, ladies and gentlemen. The man you can count on, but never count out. That's Power Punch. Vinny Pacifico. Wait a second! Oh! What the hell is this? His scheduled opponent.
Tim Dynamite wasting no time taking it to the viral sensation Vinny Pacifico. I was gonna mention that we just saw Sean Smooth earn future #1 contendership, but now the current champion looking to ensure in however he has to that he will be the champion for that title defense as the bell rings.
Almost made this one of the quickest matches in pro wrestling history.
You'd almost have to ask Guinness about that.
I mean, that would be definitely a contender. Speaking of contenders, Vinny Pacifico able to just absolutely lay out Mr. Tim Dynamite there after the brutal attack in the entranceway.
If I know one thing about Vinny Pacifico, they call him the power punch, but it doesn't matter how he hits you with his right hand, it's going to hurt tremendously.
I mean, we've seen Vinny Pacifico run the gauntlet just a couple of years ago in our Battle Royal. He went from #1 all the way to the end and ran the gauntlet. So nothing is going to be able to stop Vinny Pacifico here. You're going to have to run him over the Mack truck, not just attack him from behind.
It doesn't matter how much you hit him with. He is fueled by energy upon energy as he goes into the cover. Yet another 2 count. Almost just became the new Rise champion. As Fun now gets built to the outside.
I think if anybody has the ability, has the drive, has the durability to become the new Rise champion, it is Pro Wrestling Magic's Vinny Pacifico. I'm saying it, and I mean it. He's one of us, and I love him.
I mean, it is magical what he does on social media and in between the ropes. Putting on a play right now on the outside of the ring.
Wait a second. Big back body drop on to the hardest part of the ring.
And
Zach.
there's our one for the night.
Yes, you got to get it out of the way early. You know the people are expecting it. 1, 2.
As devastating as the apron is, not enough to secure the championship for Vinny Pacifico quite yet.
Well, I'm sure Tim Dynamite, not any slouch, he is the Rise champion. Oh!
I was gonna say that his pre-match strategy was gonna start blowing up in his face, but he just exploded out of the corner with that line. And now look at that, no cover, immediate ground and pound.
Leading things off with a big throat chop and then a big clothesline. And then just raining down the punches. Now going in for the cover. 1, 2, more of a salt in the wound kind of cover, Zach. Not a particularly fruitful position this early in the match.
Not wise to not hook the leg, especially when there's always an energy reserve deep within Vinny Pacifico.
Snapmare. Big kick right to the side of the jaw.
Very emphatic statement there by Tim Dynamite.
Let people know who he is and what he does. Big explosive leg sweep there from the Rise champion. Now going right into the cover. 1, 2. Vinny Pacifico still able to kick out.
Okay, the leg got him a little closer to victory.
I've said this many, many times, Zach. I am a big fan of multiple covers. Because sometimes all you need is that one extra split second to walk out Rise champion, walk out any champion in pro wrestling. No, he took too long there.
Every kick out that Vinny does, it takes a little bit of the energy drink fuel away, but he somehow is able to get away from that flying fist. And like I said, he's maybe fighting that reserve, boot out of the corner.
Boom, what a big clothesline. Big caffeinated clothesline again. Big shot under the jaw with a European uppercut. Tim Dynamite, no one there for him.
Yeah, and he moved on the fly there.
Wait a second,
over the rope.
There it is, draping DDT from Power Punch Pacifico. Now going in 1, 2, and...
The monster is coming out of Vinny Pacifico now.
He's power punching his way back up to his feet.
He's G-fueling up.
That is absolutely correct. Here he goes, big Olympic slam. Another couple, 1, 2. So close.
Put as much of his weight as he could into that lateral press. But Tim Dynamite exploding, kicking out. There's a reason why he is the Rise champion. He wants to keep it that way.
Absolutely. Still plenty of power in Tim Dynamite. Oh, wait a second. Now the Rise champion using the referee as a shield and raking the eyes. 1, 2, now he's on the ropes, he's on the ropes!
Here is your winner, and still the Pro Wrestling R Rise Champion, Tim Dynamite.
Jimmy, you said that he still had a lot of fight. What he actually had was a bag still way full of tricks to pull out, sequential after the other, to ensure that he keeps the Rise Championship exactly where it was in his possession.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, Vinny Pacifico not able to see exactly what was going on. The referee caught him losing his glasses. Not a great showing for the Rise champion, I'll tell you, but nothing Vinny could do about that one.
Yeah, the ref couldn't even see it with his glasses flying off. But what the people can see coming up soon is obviously Dynamite taking on Sean Smooth for that Rise Championship down the line. And we still got plenty down the line for this night here.
Dynamite's going to have to dig plenty deep into his bag.
Now it is time for that tag team match, and it is presented by Pro Wrestling R. This is their showcase match. It is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing the first team.
Now, as we were talking about just a few minutes ago, Jada Stone, Rich Swann, Prolific. This match is going to be absolutely electrifying.
And the Zote loves great tag team wrestling. And when you've just got 4 tremendous athletes, it doesn't matter what gender they are, they're about to go out there, they're going to have themselves a banger right now here at Project X.
Here we go. That is absolutely correct. Prolific, one of the best, if not the best, faction in professional wrestling today, holding all the gold wherever they go. They are absolutely dominant.
Well, they were holding a majority of the gold in Pro Wrestling Magic. I was keeping up with some of the recent happenings, and I know that, unfortunately, Isaiah Wolf and Ruthless Lala feel they were screwed as the Magic World Tag Team Championships, and they're coming into this game faces on with a big challenge ahead of them.
Absolutely. I'm not a huge fan of the way that all went down when they lost those titles either. But things are the way that they are, and just got to move on and keep trying for the next shot.
And their opponents.
There he is.
Isaiah Wolf still carrying plenty of gold, as is Ruthless Lala.
Wherever they go, gold just seems to follow in their footsteps.
But you can say the same thing about their opponents on a worldwide scale.
Absolutely. There you go.
And you want to talk about taking the world by storm? Look no further than right here.
This DNA acquisition, taking the world by storm, as you said.
He's really setting a spark ablaze across the entire independent circuit, and like we said, now across national television.
And her partner.
Talk about television. This next man is entertainment personified.
And I know we have a night full of action, but genuinely, this entrance alone could take all night long.
This entrance alone is worth the price of admission. Rich Swann is a dynamic superstar, and even before he gets inside those ropes, he's already giving you a show. Oh, root for a second.
I cannot help but get down.
We're grooving right now. I like it.
It's infected, Jimmy.
I just can't help myself.
Prolific clearly not in a dancing mood. I don't blame them.
Well, they got their game faces on, and when they got their look in their eyes that they have right now, I don't care who they're up against, they're going to be in trouble. There he is!
You can't not have a good time. The moment Rich won. Cut through the curtain.
Absolutely. Man himself. This man, as I said, is entertainment personified.
Yeah, Dana, get into it.
And speaking of a old following in the former's footsteps, Rich Swann can't seem to walk to a curtain and walk out without gold.
I mean, look at that. He's bored with gold. I mean, we talk about the recent signing of the newest TNA knockout. Rich Swann, a former TNA world champion, former cruiserweight champion. Hell, he might as well be a dancing champion of the universe.
I mean, in my heart he is. In my heart he absolutely is. That all being said, I said this earlier, no matter who steps inside those ropes against the Olympics, they are going to be in a world of trouble. And Rich Swann, they are fantastic competitors. I mean, look at Prolific, not taking their eyes off their opponents.
We could not have a match, and I would be thoroughly entertained.
I think if we just did this the rest of the night, I'd be happy about it.
Stone having the time of her life, dream come true moment for that young lady. Being here in New Jersey with a superstar in the making, prolific, dominant as ever.
With that, welcome to this Pro Wrestling Hours Showcase match. Introducing first in the far corner to my right, they are accompanied by the wise brother, A.R. Jones. First, for the Brownsville section of the Borough of Kings, weighing in at 215 pounds. He is the only simultaneous holder of the Pro Wrestling Magic Dark Arts and Tag Team Championships. He is the Pro Wrestling R Heavyweight Champion, He is also the longest reigning Pro Wrestling R Heavyweight Champion,
You gotta put respect
in this world. That's impressive. He is the longest reigning Pro Wrestling R World Heavyweight Champion, the American Gangster, Isaiah Wolf.
Third time's the charm. World champion.
She fights how to beat a whole New York. She is the most ruthless female in all the kingdom.
Respect.
Miss What's That Lariat too, a.k.a. call me Mrs. Hit That Hoe. She is one handful of Pro Wrestling Magic Tag Team Champions, the First Lady of Pro Wrestling.
Prolific having many problems tonight.
I mean,
nipple twister.
as much as Prolific would love to say that they are still the tag champions.
World Tag Team Champions.
Shane, do you see Pro Wrestling Magic Tag Teams? Do you see it at all? You know the rep took it. So why would you, did they bring you up to Shane? Do you want problems, Shane? Do we have problems, Shane?
I do not want problems with Ruthless Lala, not one bit.
Respectfully, nobody
World British Champion, Ruthless Lala. Together they are prolific.
Yo, hold up. Shane, I love you. I don't know if New Jersey's air got to your brain cells, but if you don't mind me, hold this one second. Okay, I haven't done this in a while. Hold on a second. In the ring right now, weighing in at 215 pounds, from the Borough of Kings, Brooklyn, New York. He is your reigning, defending, longest reigning world heavyweight champion of Pro Wrestling Art, not to mention your dark art champion of dark at Pro Wrestling Magic. Isaiah, the American Gangster. Whoa!
You need to do this the rest of the night.
He's accompanied by the ruthless one, Fickle, Miss BTE, bringing that big energy. Yes, the world Pro Wrestling Art Women's Champion, Ruthless Lala!
I'm at the Union first thing in the morning. And their opponents. First, he is one half of the NWA Irish Tag Team Champions, fighting out of Baltimore, Maryland, and weighing in at 175 pounds. He is Mr. All Night Long, Rich Swann!
Legend in the making.
Superstar of the now.
And his partner. She was recently signed to TNA. Fighting out of Columbia, South Carolina, she is the Spark, Jada Stone.
I know I said it earlier, talking about Jada Stone, but even in general, in terms of professional wrestling altogether, this is a dream match. A match you didn't think you'd ever see on paper or in execution, but we're getting it right here, right now, through Pro Wrestling Eyes at this Project X Super Show.
I mean, I can't wait for the ring. I've been seeing it all day. I'm not sure you picked up on it, but there has been tension in the air, tension brewing between Ruthless Lala and Jada Stone. It has been palpable in the building all day. So the second that bell rings, we might see a public execution.
Well, I mean, a lot of that animosity comes from the fact that tomorrow, day 2 of the Project X Super Show, Lala and Jada Stone will be going one-on-one for that Rise Women's World Championship. So this is not only for bragging right, but it's to really build momentum towards that huge championship match. As the bell officially sounds, we have one in, one out. The men are going to start things off. Isaiah Wolf and Mr. All Night Long, Rich Swann.
Here we go, big power elbow tie up dead center of the ring. Rich Swann with wrist control. The tongue twist survivor tried one before. And now the reversal from the American Gangster.
Look how cleanly he got into that wrist lock. That is a exquisite technical wrestler, as Isaiah Wolf. Do not let his street toughness fool.
I mean, he's very technical in the ring, but also never empty is his bag of tricks, Rich Swann, as he's able to hop out of that one.
Unfortunately, a little more empty are the paychecks of Isaiah Wolf and Prolific, as like we have figured out, they are no longer the Magic Tag Team Champions. So victory here tonight obviously would also propel them in tag team back here.
So respect.
Even stalemate here in the early goings.
Back to the lockup, dead center of the ring. Go behind from Isaiah Wolf. But ever so slippery, Rich Swann able to reverse it himself. And here we go, up, over. For the drop kick. Oh, Rich Swann almost got himself caught in a pinning predicament there.
And this is what happens when you have such high caliber performers. They are reading each other's body language. These guys probably never shared a ring together, but right now they are looking like they know each other like the back of their hand.
Now a tag to Stone and a tag to the Ruthless One, respectfully. This is about to be an explosion.
This is Jada versus Galala right now.
Ooh, I like it.
We're getting a little preview of that women's championship match coming tomorrow here. This is what Jada's gonna have to do. She's gonna have to use that speed and agility to avoid that lariat. And look at that spider bridge out.
but not that European uppercut. And another one from Ms. Stone. Oh!
And while youthful in her career, look at the precision having where Lala in that corner away from her partner and close to her own.
Oh, there's the power of Ruthless Lala.
Yeah, Lala don't care about ring position. He's just gonna smack you in the mouth and then choke you down with a suplex.
By the book. You look up a suplex in the wrestling dictionary, that's what it looks like. Right there, Lala just mushing the face of Jada Stone.
Just smothering her right now. And look at the bend, look at the torque, using the full extent of the 5 count here.
Absolutely.
But that's the experience of someone like a Ruthless Lala. She is one of the baddest bees in all of independent wrestling.
Ooh. I'd watch your mouth talking about Ruthless Law. I don't need her coming over here and beating you up. I need someone's help to get through the rest of this match.
Listen, only endearment when it comes to Ruthless Lala.
You can hear the thump from our position here at ringside. That almost caved the chest of Jada Stone right in.
Referee's gonna have a hard time keeping Prolific in line. All this aggression that they have.
Ref TJ drawing the short pink straw for this one, my friend.
He gets abused a lot, so I really hope that nobody has a bad day at the office here.
Reaching for the tag, but Stone's still on.
And again, I want to put over the experience of Lala, knowing the ring at every point, using her body as a divider between Jada Stone and Rich Swann, and now through nefariously pulling on the braid is once again bringing her more towards Prolific's corner.
Those shots barely having an effect on the more powerful Lala, but now just barely getting to Jada in time before she reaches the corner where her partner Rich Swann was. And now Wolf,
close but no cigar, and now she's at the mercy of Prolific.
Prolific effectively cutting the ring in half.
I mean, Jada did all she could to create the separation, and she was fingertips away from her partner, but now she is miles and miles away, it may feel like, across the ring.
She made it. She might as well be in Boston, as far away as she is from her tag partner. Jada now feeling it, and then feeling that rolling elbow.
I can't say it's wise to size up on Isaiah Wolf.
You don't want to be trading shots with Isaiah Wolf.
I mean, there's a reason he came out here with 2 championships.
Oh!
And he just threw Jada Stone into her own partner as Lala in off the tag.
Oh, wait a second! Big double senton! First Lady of Prolific.
A 2-for-1
The
breathalyzer from Lala.
From the Beta Host section of New York. 1, 2, no.
Jada Stone able to get her bearings back enough to pass that breathalyzer test after being squished by that senton.
Absolutely. Not an easy task. Very technical neck breaker right there.
Lala making it look easy right now, and how can you not expect that?
Shots now, just anywhere that's landing for Jada Stone. Oh my God!
He just crumbled, bent, went down, and look at Lala again. That positioning, the cutoff, the ropes. Jada Stone is in the worst position she could possibly be in right now.
Oh, wait a second!
She's just getting mauled right now.
I don't know if Jada Stone's going to be able to breathe after this match tonight. The punishment that her torso has been taking since the minute this match started.
Prolific just looking to dim the spark before it has any chance to flare back up.
Again, Jada Stone just throwing her hands out there, this time catching the back, the lower back of Isaiah Wolf. And now can she reach the corner? Can she reach the corner? She does. Rich Swann. Back to the way this match started. Super kick. Big pump kick.
Hits for all of Prolific right now.
Oh! Shot right into the face Here goes Swan. Then over. Just walking through the American Gangsta and killing that beat.
He came into this match holding tag team gold. He's got a lot of catching up to do for his team right now. He's got to go 2-on-1 right now with Prolific. And it looks like he could still go all night long.
They don't call him the Swan all night long because it's cute. Although it's cute as well. Uh-oh, up.
Oh, wait a second! An assisted satellite DDT!
That is anything but cute from Jada Stone. She's
Okay.
finding a spark!
Flash! 1, 2, and...
Lala able to break it up.
That's-
Also able to kick out.
That is tag team synergy. Lala knew exactly where to be to save this match for Prolific.
Steal a line from a man who makes significantly more money for me. Prolific, most tag teams are on the same page. Prolific, the same syllable.
And look at that, they are clearly on the same mental wavelength right now. Jada Stone just came crashing off the top thanks to Lala.
Oh! Trading headbutts is Lala and Swan.
What that lariat do, what that head do, what that knee do!
1, 2, and... Swan still has some left in the tank.
I thought Rick Swan's night was going to be completely silenced by that pop-up knee from Isaiah Wolf, but now Prolific, they smell blood in the water right now.
Holy.
They're about to clip the wings of the Swan.
Stone able to come in and save her partner. Super kick, super kick!
It's a summer party of super kicks. Stuck the line, a double hammy.
Oh, double cutters! 1, 2, and Rick Swan with the cover and the win!
Here are your winners, the team of Rich Swan and Jada Stone.
Prolific tried to just do the straight up, beat him up, break him down, but it wasn't enough to stop the party ride. That is Jada Stone and Rick Swan.
Sometimes all night long means going that extra quarter mile, and Swan and Stone, wait a second! Ella and Stone not waiting until tomorrow afternoon! They're gonna kill each other right now!
Not even the wise brother can get this to stop.
Kick your butt tomorrow. You ain't ready for this. Stay in the child's place. Get off. And new champion.
This is getting to point of no return between Jada Stone and Ruthless Lala.
They truly have reached the boiling point. That match tomorrow afternoon.
But we're still not even close to done here at Project X here for day one.
A lot left to go. I'm gonna let you guys get back to doing what you do best, and I'll see you guys for our main events this evening.
Thank you, Jimmy Ryan at the commentation station. My man, Jimmy Ryan. Big hand for Zach and Alex as well. Right, gentlemen, holding it down. Well, it's now time for the Matt Pro Wrestling Showcase match, and it will be contested for the Matt Pro Wrestling Grand Championship. This bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Excited to be back at the commentation station. Beauty of having 3 commentators and 2 microphones to get every possible combination.
That's always fun. And what's fun now is we're going to get a little bit of a taste from Matt Pro Wrestling. All of Pro Wrestling Rise Atkins is out of the game. We saw Rise title line and his #1 contender crown, that epic tag team contest, and now it's time for the Matt Pro Wrestling Grand Championship to be defended.
The second of the 4 brands that are being showcased here this afternoon. And we are witnessing the most recent chapter, English chapter I should say, in a 10-month-long blood feud between this man, Jack Martin, and the Matt Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, Brad Dad Radley Belmont.
Well, you gotta think, Jack Martin's the only man to beat Rad Dad in the entirety of his time here in Mat Pro Wrestling. And that's what really got him into this position to challenge the champion in his first defense. Living up to Rad. It's a crap.
Well, he is a Rad Dad after all.
Whose dad is he?
Hold on.
Everybody here believes it. They're all his adopted children under the championship reign of the Rad Dad.
Rad Dad has been a true fighting champion, a tag team specialist for most of his career, one half of the stepdads alongside Papa Bear Wade Kruger. But in Mat Pro Wrestling, he has been stretching his singles wing, culminating in this Mat Pro Wrestling Grand Championship run. But Jack Martin, as we said earlier, has been a thorn in his side, antagonizing him in every which way. And I gotta say, Jack Martin's is a competitor that I'm familiar with. I mean, come up in the New Jersey scene, and he was a menace even back then. I can only imagine what he has in store for Rad Dad here tonight.
Gentlemen, welcome to the showcase match of Mat Pro Wrestling. This bout will be contested for the Mat Pro Wrestling Grand Championship. The man in charge at the sound of the bell, referee Taylor Danielson. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, the challenger. He fights out of Toms River, New Jersey. Weighing in at 225 pounds, the real Jack Martins. Yes, sir. The real Jack, please don't come out, Martins. And his opponent, he is one half of the legendary tag team of Stepdads. He fights out of Studio City, California, and weighed in this evening at 185 pounds. He is your reigning, defending Mat Pro Wrestling Grand Champion. He is the Rad Dad, Radley Belmont.
Shirt that Rad Dad Radley Belmont is wearing, he just took off, reminds me of an arcade carpet in 1996.
But I will say that the shirt that the challenger came out wearing, saying do or die, is the mindset right now. Like you mentioned, this is a 10-month blood feud right here. It really is do or die with the gold on the line. This is the one and only shot, really, to end this with Radley Belmont.
Both opponents face off here in the ring. You can see just what an imposing specimen Jack Martins is. Towering over the champion and spitting in his face.
You can tell how personal this is. That was disgustingly disrespectful.
Like I said earlier, Jack Martins has always had a mean streak to him, always defiant of authority figures, in this case, father figures, in the form of Radley Belmont.
And that is obviously youthful inexperience on the part of Jack Martins, but he's gonna have to use that youthful stamina to be able to outlast the stepdad.
Going to work on Belmont here in the corner. Rad Dad able to create some separation here. Off the rope, goes for the shoulder tackle, but like a mighty oak tree, Jack Martins stands too tall to chop down.
That's a real challenge for Rad Dad to knock down.
Catches Rad Dad in the bear hug.
Using all that chiseled physique to try to wear down the Rad Dad.
Connects with that big forearm again off the ropes. Using that knee strike, the bee's knee, if you will.
Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. Good old knee slapper joke. Well, there's nothing funny about what's going through the mind of the dad right now.
Sets a fly and takes out Jack Martin. Have a seat, stay a while.
Dad doubles as a teacher. We're learning how to count.
Getting homeschooled here tonight at the Meadowlands. Teaching.
Dad, number of beers he's gonna down when he retains his championship.
That's right. Nothing a stepdad doesn't enjoy more than a cold beer on a hot summer day.
Don't let the pasty white skin fool you. It is red hot right now here in Ridgefield, New Jersey. And Jack Martin is looking to heat up the intensity with that German.
Athletic on full display.
That guy gonna have to hit his AARP because he's down and he can't get up.
Life alert. And I think Jack Martin's planning to put Rad Dad in life alert.
I mean, like father, like son, am I right?
Don't let Jack Martin's hear you say that.
I mean, he's everybody's dad.
And Belmont, the disrespect here. Vertical suplex position, all that blood draining to the head of the Rad Dad.
Whatever happened to respect your elders?
Very different kind of math lesson happening here in Rutherford. Oh, stalling suplex finally connects.
More like anatomy of the blood rushes from the brain, incapacitates. It makes it easier to become a Mat Pro Grand Champion if you are the count.
This is where Jack experience becomes a factor. He needs to capitalize on this opportunity instead of jaw-jacking with the crowd.
He'll have all the time in the world to jaw jack. I mean, his jaw is getting jacked by the elbow, but it didn't matter. Another release German suplex.
Just hurling Rad Dad halfway across the ring like it's nothing, and he's taunting. Squeezing the cheeks, that's what my dad used to do to me.
Listen, he uses all them abs to get all that dad bod up and over. That is an athlete right there. The Rad Dad.
Belmont firing back, dialing it up. Bionic elbow tribute to the American dream.
But his title reign may be a nightmare after that spine buster. Jack Martin's not able to finish the story there. This match will continue. The title hangs in the balance.
Jack Martin's again allowing himself to get distracted by the crowd.
He could have the Rad Dad beat right now. He's trying to get some life back from his kids around ringside.
All the while, Belmont showing signs of life. Maybe not. After a third release German suplex, this could be it. Getting that shoulder up.
But I feel bad for whoever's going to have to read Bradley Belmont in the obituary section tomorrow. The way Jack Martin is just relentlessly going at him.
Belmont is newspapers. Tonight he is all business.
Not the headline the Rad Dad wanted.
Rad Dad whooshed right into that top turnbuckle now. Jack's firing himself up.
Wants to hit the last punchline on this dad joke of a title reign. Putting a beam on the Rad Dad in the corner.
Still on his feet, but Martins catches him up into that sidewalk slam position. Can he connect? And indeed he does.
With one arm, two, not three.
Half a second away from a new grand champion here at Mat Pro Wrestling.
Dad's not going to the home just yet. But Jack Martin wants to collect on that retirement fund. And that's acquiring the Mat Pro Grand Championship through inheritance, through victory, through domination.
Willing to keep fighting. Shots to the midsection, turn around, another suplex attempt. Oh, but Martins is just too massive for the Rad Dad to get up and over. Clubbing. Martins absolutely punishing
And again, this is 10 months of pent-up rage that he is just exploding all over Rad Dad right now. But again, like you've mentioned throughout this entire match, he is really taking time to let the fans just psych him out, really.
Just remember, this is the guy you cheered for, and this is the guy who's gonna lose.
He's got to put this finishing touch on.
Wasting up. Straight in. Belmont finally able to turn it around. This could be the win for the game. Big splash in the corner for Belmont. Whip now.
There's plenty of water in the community pool. Another splash in the corner. And now it's hunting season.
Went for that
No!
stepdad stunner, but Martin's now able to catch him in a full Nelson.
And this is the hammerlock that allowed Jack Martin to defeat the Rad Dad originally when this all started, and it's looking to put him out for the nap time.
Martin's using his strength to just. Referee Danielson going to check. The Rad Dad is willing to continue, or if he's going after the tire early.
1 second, and Jack Martin's going to be right on his plate. No!
Oh, wait a second.
The alarm clock went off.
Somebody must have touched the thermostat, Zach.
That's that dad intuition. And the intuition of a champion.
Rad Dad axing on that middle rope and forcing the break in the process. Great, if inadvertent strategy on his part.
Multi-purpose was that a great dad strat. Life hack. Keeps his championship reign alive. Much to the disdain of Jack Martin.
Come on, let's put your other foot. Ray, come on!
Now feels that victory is well within his sights.
Fumbling backwards, getting caught right back. Oh, step-time stunner!
Rad Dad! Rad Dad! Rad Dad!
Jack Martin's you, sir.
And now you hear the
Are
buzzing! The bee's knees in the back of the head!
Worn down. Can he capitalize? Can he retain?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee is Bradley Belmont right now.
Foot on that bottom rope. Could possibly be looking for a second stepdad stunner, this time with the springboard.
With the step move!
And finally, that great oak has been chopped down. Rad Dad with the deep cover, and that's going to do it.
Here is your winner, and still, Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, Red Dad, Bradley Belmont!
Rad Dad brings home the bacon yet again.
And he's also going to be going home. Still, that Pro Grand Champion, the first defense of many for the Rat Dad.
And look at the look on the face of Jack Martin. Chance diminished of capturing that Masters Championship. I don't think we've seen the last chapter between these two just yet, Zach.
With how much has gone into this, Dan Martin's really brought it here, but took his eye off the prize one too many times and allowed Dad to keep the trophy in his case.
Take a look in the ring right now. Rad Dad urging Martins to bury the hatchet and shake his hand so they can just move on from this.
Well, we can rekindle this family!
Oh, and Martin with a very PG-13 hand gesture right in the face of Bradley Belmont.
They say you can't choose your family. Jack Moore is clearly choosing to keep this issue alive. But what's going to continue to be alive is the championship reign of the Rad Dad here at Project X.
All right, Bradley Belmont defends here at Project X. How we feeling, everybody? Yes! Great weekend of wrestling upon us, and this next match is upon us thanks to Outlaw Wrestling Revolution. And we want to thank our friends over there, Cindy Hart, Lou Jacobs, referee who we saw out here already. Here he is, TJ Mathers, one of the best in the business. Zach Levaye, of course, on commentary along with Alex Aceta. Now on September 13th, they are going to have a very special event. You were telling me about this earlier, Wedding Bells. It takes place 9/13 at Gales Ferry, Connecticut. Please follow OWR online for more information. And this is not only an OWR showcase match, but Pro Wrestling Magic has a hand in it too, because the winner of this match will be the OWR Platinum Champion and also receive a fast pass to compete for the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Championship on September 20th in Ridgefield Park at Pro Wrestling Magic. With that said, this triple threat match is scheduled for one fall.
Wow.
Introducing first,
We're the commentary team for Outcast Wrestling Revolution, and the stakes just got raised on our Platinum Championship contest.
A big matchup, walk away with the OWR Platinum Championship, but a shot at the PWM Women's Championship. Well,
And you know Tiffany Avatar would love that fast pass after she just lost the championship recently. Woman will see defended later on tonight, that being Journey Burke. So tonight, not only could she walk away with another championship to her collection, but be one step closer to reclaiming her gold.
I gotta tell you, that's the beauty of these branded collaborative shows. These are the kinds of opportunities that are created in independent wrestling promotions. Join forces and work together. Tiffany Avatar, the Cotton Candy Princess, who we're quite familiar with up at OWR.
introducing second,
To keep her head on a swivel as she faces off against not one but two competitors, and
Tiffany Avatar, no stranger to the multi-woman style matchup, especially here representing Outcast Wrestling Revolution. Beat in a fatal four-way before against our current champion, but Venus Scion now ready to add her name to the equation. And definitely lost these jabs.
nice little tribute to Ozzy Osbourne as well. The Iron Man dubstep or trap. I can't keep my electronic straight.
I mean, rest in power, Prince of Darkness, as he is now looking to harness that dark energy and acquire the OWR Platinum Championship for herself.
Tiffany Avatar looks like she's
and finally,
But it's anything but fun when the strength shifts.
Harvester of Sorrows, the OWR Platinum Champion herself, Sammy Chaos, makes her way to the ring. A long-awaited return here to OWR.
Dare I say, one of the most dominant women on the entire East Coast and a threat to the entire world right now.
Very rarely before he's such a dominant force, not just in women's wrestling, but wrestling as a whole, than Sammy Chaos. The longest reigning champion in OWR currently.
And longer than the heavyweight champion, longer than the I-91 champion that will be defended tomorrow. More than Grand Zero, more than the tag team title. He is setting the standard of what it means to be a champion in OWR.
I would like to welcome all three of you to this match. This match will be contested for not only the Outcast Wrestling Revolution Women's Championship, but also for a fast pass for the Pro Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Championship on September 20th. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, she fights out of Candyland, New York. She is your favorite princess, the Cotton Candy Princess. This is Tiffany Avatar. Secondly, in the far corner to my left, she from Camden, New Jersey. She is the mommy for the mommies. This is Zenith Zion. And finally, she fights out of Asbury Park, New Jersey. She is the Outcast Wrestling Revolution Platinum Champion. This is the Harvester of Sorrows, Sammy Chaos.
Thank you, Shane Fair, for those riveting introductions. And now, Zach, it is time to get down to business.
And
That is what it's all about right there, the OWR Platinum Championship.
I've brought it up a lot at our most recent event, how absolutely competitive our women's division is in OWR. It is a feature on every single show that OWR puts on, and the Platinum Championship is a testament to what women's wrestling can be. And Sammy Chaos now getting 2-on-1 by the challengers. Obviously, they know the threat that she brings.
Yeah, Tiffany Avatar and Zenith Zion understanding that their best shot of dethroning Chaos is to work together. But, of course, in a triple threat match, there can only be one winner.
I know Zenith Zion was flexing those guns, but it's going to take more than those guns to outpower Sammy Chaos.
Now that the threat has been neutralized, Zenith Zion and Tiffany Avatar can have themselves a sporting contest.
I think it doesn't matter if the champion's involved in the decision. First pinfall or submission wins the championship. Not only wins the Platinum Championship, but gets that #1 contendership for the Magic Women's World Championship.
Zion, a beautiful snap suplex, and the strength. Zenith Zion, a force to behold, only going to be enough for a 2 count, though.
Use those guns hard for that lateral press. But everybody's favorite princess wants to be everybody's favorite Platinum Champion. And look at that fisherman suplex!
Oh, rolls through. He'll be looking for another one. Here, Bridge is into the cover.
Almost thought she wanted a 3 Amiga Northern Light. But now Zenith Zion shaking it off and turning it into a fallaway slam.
A roll through.
So maybe anything you can do, I can do just a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit tougher.
This time releases, goes for the cover. But Sammy Chaos lurking in the shadows.
There's no more bad, no more tough than the Harvester of Sorrows. And she is looking to make it a sorrowful night for both these ladies here.
Yes, of Tiffany Avatar. And now, going back and forth, Zenith Zion very wisely getting out of the way. And a tandem flurry of offense there from Avatar and Zion.
It ain't broke, don't fix it. If you can neutralize Sammy Chaos, do what you have to get it done.
Now, Avatar and Zion, the two challengers, taking turns assisting each other.
They're really gonna have to make some magic here.
Keep chopping away at the Redwood. Oh, and like I said before, Zach, every man, or in this case, woman for themselves, in a triple threat matchup.
But that might have been a mistake, because now Sammy Chaos is on the hunt, but Tiffany Avatar has her tied up.
Using that top rope to create that tension.
But there's nothing our official can do about it. Triple threat rules, no disqualification, so they can be up in those ropes. Tiffany Avatar just trying to do what she can to break the vertical base, but Sammy Chaos, that raw, unfiltered power.
Electric chair suplex. Here's the cover.
You talk about Sammy Chaos' extended absence from OWR. All she has wanted is top competition, and she is under the brightest lights right now here at the Project X Super Show with two top-tier performers And she is going in there right now, and she is chopping him down, showing why she is the most dominant champion in OWR.
Inflicting some damage on the chest as Zenith Zion tries to fight out, but receives a little bit more than a slap on the wrist, a slap on the back, if you will.
4 of Zenith's chops equaled 1 clubbing blow from Sami Chaos.
I don't know if this is the wisest idea. As strong physically as Zenith Zion is, I don't think boosting.
The math did not math on that, but still, though, Zenith Zion was able to get her wind up, pick up that shoulder.
Sami Chaos. Right there.
Just having her way with these two right now is Sami Chaos, and now looking to crush Zenith Zion.
That middle row. Potentially be looking for a Vader bomb here.
That is not where you want to be. Zenith Zion figured that out with Sami Chaos, ever the wiser.
Chaos had it scouted, kicking Zion out of the ring, but a huge high kick there from Tiffany Avatar.
Not leaving her feet, though, is the champ. But those are some well-educated feet on Tiffany Avatar that brings Sami down to the knees.
Saw the placement of that last kick. Right to the leg. Again, trying to take out the center of gravity. Double knees. Here's the cover. And Zion able by the skin of her teeth.
Just trying to be like a shooting star meteor in the face of Sami Chaos. Acquire the goal, but Zenith Zion, right place, right time to keep this match going. And now pumps her up, drags her down, now covering the champion. Jojo Mara, face making sure the shoulders are... No!
Zion had to reposition herself there, and in the process, Sami Chaos had to get her shoulders off the mat.
Zenith Zion was smart to try to alleviate Tiffany Avatar from the equation so she could get the decisive pin on Sami Chaos, but you can't keep Sami down that easily.
Champion having to keep her head on a swivel. Sweeps the legs out from under Zenith Zion, swatting her like a gnat on a hot August day. Oh, Vader bomb, nobody home.
Zenith had it well scouted clearly. Oh, that's 3!
It's official. The winner of this match and new Outcast Wrestling Revolution Women's Champion and with a fast pass for the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Championship on September 20th, Zenith Zion!
I am in complete shock right now as Zenith Zion has captured the championship in that manner.
Just like that, the year-plus reign of Sami Chaos comes crumbling down. The pillars of OWR have been shaken. The landscape forever shifted. Zenith Zion is your our new OWR Platinum Champion. But with the women's division as deep as it is currently, who is going to step up and challenge her? It's anyone's guess. Speaking of women's division,
Zenith Zion, everybody. Another hand for her. Taking home gold and that fast pass. Jimmy Wright joining back on commentary, along with Alex and Zachary. Rounding it out. Thank you, gentlemen. Good to see you guys working together. All right. Now it is time for another championship match. This time, it's Pro Wrestling Magic's turn, and the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Championship. This bout is a singles bout, and it is scheduled for one fall. The man in charge of the sound of the bell, referee TJ Mathers. Introducing first, the challenger.
Well, now we know who the challenger will be September 20th at the Mecca in Richfield Park, New Jersey. The question is, who will be Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Champion going into that show?
Well, Zenith Zion just proved that anything can happen on any given night in independent wrestling, sniping the OWR Platinum Championship, and now we're gonna see potentially Hannah Taylor do the same thing with the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Championship.
As we've seen, as you guys might have seen on our social media, Pro Wrestling Magic this summer has been a land of upheaval. You can't miss the show lately. We have title changes, surprises, and will that happen again here tonight?
And not only that, but with all these companies coming together here for Project X, we're bringing you worldwide talent. One of the UK's finest right now in Hannah Taylor.
For Journey Burke. Journey Burke has had many challenges as of late in the women's division. Not normally a fan of the way she found herself in the title situation a few times over the year, but tonight she's really got to put up or shut up against Hannah Taylor.
I saw how she captured the championship at your most recent event for Pro Wrestling Magic, ending the original double championship match in disqualification and using her key to the kingdom to instantly restart the match and capture that title. So it proves that Journey Book is going to do whatever it takes to be at the top of the women's division in Pro Wrestling Magic.
Can't falter for using the keys between them to her advantage. That's what it's there for. A title shot anytime, anywhere. And if you happen to use it beforehand, we've seen it time and time again, that usually leads to gold.
I'd like to welcome you both to this match for the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Championship. Introducing first in the corner to my left, this week she made her United States debut. All the way from Liverpool in the UK, ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Taylor! And her opponent, she fights out of Southern Maryland. She is your reigning, defending Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Champion, the Law of Attraction, Journey Burke, Esquire.
That's correct. Reigning and defending Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Champion, Journey Burke, Esquire.
On a grand pageantry when it comes to the women's champion here. And that's what it's all about. That is a beautiful championship these two women are going after right now.
Absolutely. The beautiful Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Championship at stake here. We've already seen one new champion tonight. Will we see another one?
We very well could, as the bell sounds, and talking about Zeta Zion, she is the #1 contender, so you know she's got to be watching this match intently.
Match again, the winner of this match will take on Zeta Zion September 20th in Richfield Park, New Jersey at the Mecca. Doors open at 5. Show starts at 6. Please join us over there. Make sure you follow us on the social media, ladies and gentlemen. Use the hashtag #ThisIsMagic. Keep up with everything going on over at Pro Wrestling Magic. Now, in the ring. Taylor in control in the early going.
Proverbial feeling out process here. Hannah Taylor, we heard, she made her debut in the U.S. this week.
Huge weekend for her to do such. We are in the shadow of MetLife Stadium here in Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the biggest tailgate party of the summer, if I have my druthers about it, sir. Big shoulder tackle, though.
There's no tailgating when it comes to Journey Burke, Esquire. She loves the pinkies up lifestyle.
Pinkies out. Ready? Getting caught. Hannah Taylor, do-si-do action. Up and over.
Yeah, I think they're trained different in Britain. So that's something that Journey Burke had to be ready for. But Hannah Taylor, they're making the most of it here.
A 1.5 there.
I mean, hell, it would be a great excursion to the U.S. if right out the gate, Hannah Taylor just acquired some very prestigious championship gold.
Absolutely. Winning any championship is a big deal. But winning a championship on your first time in a new country, that's legendary.
Because as she takes that back to Liverpool, and you have all the eyes that then go on the Women's Magic World Championship, really adding the prestige of that extra word, world. One of the best women's divisions across all of independent wrestling.
Wait a second. What is on the mind of Miss Hannah Taylor here?
Wanted to send her across the border with that arm drag.
Oh!
And sent her
Focusing
face
in
first.
on that shoulder, trying to rip it out of a socket, and a sliding drop kick into the arm as well. 1, 2.
You make a great point there in the sense that shoulder is being dissected right now with precision in ways that you normally wouldn't see somebody attack the arm. But now right here, back down to basics, back to the nitty gritty.
Now this is commonplace from everything I've seen in the UK scene. They find a body part, they tear it to shreds, and then they try and put you down for the 1, 2, 3.
They love a lot of that submission-based wrestling, pure grab.
Big shot with the good arm.
Journey Burke,
The bow.
she's just gonna have this be a strike fight if she can have it be that way.
Absolutely. Anything to keep her away from that arm, I'm sure. Backbreaker.
Gonna introduce Hannah to her knee.
Now, oh, rolling the dice there.
But will it be the jackpot to keep the women's title?
So close there. About a quarter of a second away, says referee TJ.
And look at this, not taking her eyes off of Hannah Taylor for a second is the champion. She understands what's at stake in her first title defense of the World Women's Championship.
Oh, wait a second. 1, 2. Another 2 count. Hannah Taylor, we've seen her speed already early on in this match. And as you said, Journey Burke keeping her eyes on her opponent, because if you blink, you might miss her.
And she's using the strikes to stop that agility. Anytime Hannah Taylor gets off running, she gets smacked right in the face and brought down to earth. Brought down to the US, I guess.
I guess so. Hard Irish whip into the corner. Hannah Taylor on Dream Street right now, trying to regain her composure, maybe try and even catch her breath. But that is not going to happen, says the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Champion.
Ernie's going to be able to claim the turnbuckles on her taxes with the assist that she is doing to the back of Hannah Taylor.
Well, as a lawyer. But wait a second. 1, 2. So close.
That was almost like 8 blows.
Big boot, but now from the champ, trying to keep the Women's World Championship inside the kingdom for the time being. I mean, either of these women are going to have quite the mountain to climb against their opponent come September 20th in the Mecca. Oh, saying case closed, but that is not the case.
Hannah Taylor's defiance is worth suing in the mind of Journey.
Missing the clothesline. Taking Journey Burke down is Taylor 2 times there. Maybe a 3rd, yes!
The plaintiff making a great argument for why she potentially deserves to be the new champion.
Floating through, capturing that arm again. That is that injured arm that Hannah Taylor's been working on this entire contest.
And that's what allowed her to slip out of that maneuver.
And again, slipping through the ropes, going back to the well once more. Big knee shot. Hannah Taylor trying to put this one away. Going to the turnbuckle.
Journey just got knocked out with exhibit knee. And now she's going up to the middle.
Oh, I think she just dropped the knee right across the shoulder.
I mean, a shoulder for a shoulder, right?
Absolutely.
All's fair in love, war, and championship matches.
Oh!
And look at that DDT!
Hammerlock DDT with the leg captured, but wisely, Journey Burke rolled to the suspected safety of the apron.
She may be a fresh champion, but she's a smart champion. She knows that it's got to end in the middle of the ring for her to lose her championship. So you go out to the apron.
Journey Burke, no stranger to championship gold and the championship scene. She knows how to win them, she knows how to keep them, but will that be the case this afternoon?
Got Hannah Taylor trapped in the corner yet again and going right back to the strike-based offense that's worked so well throughout this contest.
Splash in the corner. And now float through again. Can Journey Burke try and put this away?
That was a nice leaping neck breaker.
Absolutely. 1, 2. 2 count, says referee TJ.
I almost thought the extra momentum with the jump off that neck breaker would have been enough to seal the deal for Journey Burke.
Journey Burke starting to get frustrated. You heard her say, "Are you kidding me?" She can't take her eyes off the ball here if she wants to hold on to the gold this afternoon in oh my God, in Rutherford rather. Big kick.
You thought the judge would surely call recess by now.
Again, big clothesline taking her down. 1, 2, 3. No.
It's still not over.
So very, very close.
2.99. If I've ever seen it, you could see how close official TJ's hand was to slapping that mat.
Not have a lot of room left before she almost lost her title. And again, going back, no one home that time for the stomp. Super kick.
Wasn't a lot of room between the corner and that stomp, but Journey Burke found her opening.
Case closed. Will that be it? 1, 2. Journey Burke retained. September 20th, it'll be Journey Burke and Zenith Zion in the Mecca for the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Championship.
Yeah. Oh man, I blame you, Rocket.
Delivering the
We'll make sure.
for Women's World
I'll take it on my own hands.
The champ.
Here is the winner, and still Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Champion, Journey Burke Esquire.
Take nothing away from Hannah Taylor here tonight. She deserves her flowers as she travels back to the UK after Project X comes to a close tomorrow. But the headline's going to read, in her first defense, Journey Burke retains the Magic Women's World Championship.
Absolutely, as you said, no reason for Hannah Taylor to hold her head in shame. She put on an excellent performance. Journey Burke was just that much better tonight.
And man, this night has flown by, because I'm going to hand the set off to my man Alex Lucetta for the main event of the evening.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you very, very much.
Pro Wrestling Magic Women's World Champion, Journey Burke.
Alex, welcome to the table. I'm excited to call this huge four-way main event with you for the Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Championship.
Tomorrow, doors open at 2 o'clock for day 2 of Project X right here in the very same place. We would love to see you tomorrow. How many of you are going to join us tomorrow? Show of hands. All right. Ooh, that sounds good. It feels good. Thank you very much. As if is going to join us. And let me tell you, when you leave here today, make sure you head over to their table, get yourself something for the road. Great baked goods over at As If. And make sure too, please, we have all our talent around. Any purchase makes a big difference. If you get a photo, a t-shirt, anything, just to show some support for these men and women that leave their homes every weekend to entertain us. With that said, Taylor Danielson, you know what this time is. This is a fatal four-way for the Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Championship. This bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the first challenger.
It is main event time here at the YMCA in Rutherford, and I am pumped that it is for the Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Championship. 8 o'clock, my favorite time of day, Jimmy. What a matchup we have here, a fatal four-way match. Just a massive humanity going to be in the ring. I cannot wait. I mean, thank God they've reinforced the ring for this one. There's going to be a lot of meat getting slapped in our main event, and I'm looking forward to it. Then at August Barbecue, as my first entrance, Dan Murdoch, making his way to the squared circle. You want to talk veteran, you want to talk battle-tested, look no further than Dan Murdoch. He has had his hands full with the Steve Austin past the plane, with El Pacto Diabolico, and believe you me, they will be represented here tonight in our main event.
Dan Murdoch looking spry here though, looking game, looking for World Championship gold. And I think if anyone's got it in him, might be Dan Murdoch.
Introducing second.
Hey, good songs tonight.
This playlist has been bangers only, no skips.
No skips, all killer, no filler, my friend.
Joining us now, Ray Mars. Someone you're quite familiar with, Jimmy.
I mean, listen, main event spot, don't just get handed away. Ray Mars, guaranteed, is ready for this opportunity. A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy in the body of Ray Mars right now.
Big fan of the Converse.
Introducing third.
Classic Converse cut with some skinny jeans and a black tee. Lord knows, practically all I weared when I was in high school. Good to see someone still holding the flag for us boys out here.
Zach and I were talking about this earlier. You know, the thing we love about these collaborative shows is that it introduces us to talent that we are unfamiliar with or perhaps haven't discovered yet. This man, however, needs no introduction. Somebody who has well known to both the Pro Wrestling Magic and WWR fans. You see him holding that OWR Heavyweight Championship. He has been on a dominant tear up in Connecticut. Of course, the founding father of Pro Wrestling Magic as well.
Absolutely, Steve Hoff, no stranger to gold, one of the best and longest reigning tag team champions in Pro Wrestling Magic history, a former Dark Arts champion, turned the Pro Wrestling Magic Tag Team Championship into World Tag Team Championships when he was still with his partner, Alan Ryman, back in the day. That, of course, you can see all of how that broke down in our catalog, in our library over on IWTV. If you haven't yet, use the code word MAGIC for 5 free days. Catch up before our season premiere, September 20th in the Mecca.
And finally,
also, leading in to that event, another curious case is who will be the Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Champion going into our season premiere. Will it be any number of these three men? Will it be Shane Fair? Who knows? Or will it still be this man about to join us, coming through the curtain any second?
Listen, you spoke earlier about reinforcing the ring, and that right there is the reason why. We want to talk about dominance. We want to talk about fighting champions. El Oso Blanco Uno. Jason Hurt. Floorboards, I should say. Alphabetically playing.
He's a scary man. 7 feet tall, pressing nearly 300 pounds, a dominant world champion. And you want to talk founding fathers? This man built the building. He practically built the building he won the world title in. As you can see, Teo Marcellus joining his partner, the World Junior Heavyweight Champion. Scary moment just a couple of weeks ago for Mateo Marcellus. Again, I don't necessarily agree with their message. You never somebody hurt, and I wish him all the best and get better soon.
Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first to the corner to my left, the challenger. He fights out of Hightstown, New Jersey, and weighing this evening at 240 pounds. This is the American Outlaw, Dan Murdoch! Introducing second, in the corner to my right, he fights out of Oceanport, New Jersey. Weighing in at 222 pounds, the master of ceremonies, Ray Marr! Introducing the third challenger, he is accompanied to the ring by Hans Off and heel son Luke. Fighting out of Cliffside Park, New Jersey, weighing at 232 pounds. He is the Outcast Wrestling Revolution Heavyweight Champion and the Funhouse Wrestling American Lucha Champion. This is the Star Killer, Steve O! And last but certainly not least, he's accompanied to the ring by the Pro Wrestling Magic World Junior Heavyweight Champion, El Cambuso Mateo Marcellos. Fighting out of Hudson County and weighing in at 320 pounds, he was the first ever Triple Crown winner in Pro Wrestling Magic history. This is the Reaper Risen. And also Bunto, your reigning, defending Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Champion,
Dan Murdoch not wasting any time after gong. I'm sorry, normally I'm used to saying the gong sounds and we are on, ladies and gentlemen. The bell has rung and here we go. Bruno getting just absolutely trounced by his challengers here.
There is some method to this madness, Jimmy. I mean, take out the biggest threat in the matchup, who also in this case happens to be the reigning champion.
Single leg drop kick from Ray Mars. Dan Murdoch and Steve Off taking exception to going for that cover though.
Wait a second. Perhaps a little bit of alliance here. Well, of course, these men, it's about to say, 3 veterans of the New Jersey independent scene, but like we said, any alliances in a triple threat matchup are going to be short-lived, and these 3 men trading haymakers.
Multi-men matches usually breed strange bedfellows, but that was not the case there, as for a few fleeting seconds, they were on the same page. The second Bruno was out of the ring, it all broke apart.
Whip.
Dan Murdoch able to duck under that kick. Very good, very veteran-like maneuver. Dan Murdoch was not able to do it that time, getting caught right in the gut. 1. Early on, Dan Murdoch able to kick out at 1.
And in the background, you can see Off and Bruno going at it on the outside.
Absolutely. Bruno is going to go kicking and screaming through this match. If he is to lose this title, he is not going to go quietly. Cutter from Dan Murdoch.
Capitalized. Ray Marr's a little close to those ropes, but the
Ooh, what a shot from the
prison
champ.
lurking. Dan Murdoch like a skeeter.
Somebody check for Dan Murdoch's nipple in the 3rd row. And now Ray Morris getting a piece of that action as well. Huge splash from the 353-pounder.
Bruno. Ray Morris.
Chop block from the thick penguin Steve Off. If you know, you know.
So Steve Off's veteran experience comes into play, especially with these multi-man matchups. It's all about picking your moment. The best opportunity to strike.
Speaking of picking moments, we just saw Mateo Marcellos come out from under the ring.
Marcellos intimidating referee Taylor Danielson.
We've seen the influence of La Bruja over the last number of months. Steve Off being taken aback by it for weeks and weeks at a time. Mateo Marcellos practically been sick for over a year
I mean, I understand there's no DQs in a fatal four-way match, but somebody needs to keep order in there.
I mean, there is no such thing as order. And Alberto Diabolico have reined in what they consider their ring.
Saw there. Dale!
The miss from Mateo Marcellus into the eyes of Dan Murdoch. He's effectively out of this contest, Alex.
There is just pure chaos in the ring right now. You saw Danielson.
Mateo Marcellus.
Oh, wait a second. Marcello's kidnapping.
Heels getting kidnapped, but in the ring. Pump handle slam from the champ. 1, 2, and Bruno has done it. Off the distraction from Mateo Marcellus.
Here is your winner, and still Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Champion, El Sabato
Bruno putting the exclamation point on this victory by choking out Ray Mars in the middle of the ring. As you said, Jimmy, Mateo Marcellus attempting to lure Heel Son Luke off into the shadows, and that caused the distraction. Steve Off, of course, he's a dad first and foremost.
Absolutely, protecting Heel Son Luke became the priority, but in that moment, that's when Bruno struck the venom into the face. Dan Murdoch put him out entirely, and then Ray Mars eating a huge pump-handed slam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for day one. I'm Jimmy Ryan. Alex, thank you so much. And for your commentary partner, Dak.
Yes.
You guys have been great. I wish you the best of luck tomorrow. For Pro Wrestling Magic fans, I will see you on IWTV September 20th.
And for Pro Wrestling Magic, for OWR, for Pro Wrestling R, and for Matt Pro Wrestling, thank you for tuning into Project X. We will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Good night.